Good evening. Tonight I'd like to present to you a few things that I found across the internet, and one of them was sent to me. It's a reported footprint of a Yowie from Australia and a couple of Dogman tracks I came across, and I talked to the people and they were gracious enough to let me share it, and I wanted to go over it with you guys and show you a few things that I noticed about these tracks that I found particularly interesting. The first one is the reported Yowie footprint. This is from Josh from Yowies Down Under in WA. I'll leave you a link to his YouTube channel below. I think he just started actually an additional YouTube channel. He's doing quite a lot lately. He's a good guy. He's been a big supporter of the channel. So at first glance, you kind of see this footprint and you're like, well, I think I kind of see something there. And then when I really started looking at it and spent a lot of time zoomed in on it, I noticed, yeah, it definitely looks like a track to me. The narrowing heel, not really a big archway or anything. It looks like a divergent big toe. To me, I could clearly see where you could see a big toe pad imprint, and you could see what looks like four or five even toe pads on the top there. I thought it was very interesting. And to me, it certainly does resemble a print. Now, Josh was unable to cast it or put anything next to it for scale. He was just out with his kids, and he's like, oh, that looks interesting, and he snapped a picture. And for me, this is what I'm talking about here. To me, that totally looks like a divergent big toe. Not quite as divergent as like on an ape species, but somewhere between. And I think that's kind of the whole theory behind Bigfoot and Yowies. So here's kind of a comparison. If you see the one second from the right, that almost, to me, looks identical, or even a third from the right, the one in the middle there. This is a lot like what we're talking about here in the evolution from a primate foot to a human foot. It's just a few clicks away from being human. So I thought that was very fascinating. Like I said, I wasn't there. I didn't see the reported Yowie leave the print. So I can't make claims to his authenticity, but to me, it has a lot of the hallmarks of it. You can see a little indentation in the ground from flexibility of the midfoot. You can also see the indentations from the toes. It's got kind of that long sloping tapering heel with not much signs of an archway. To me, it looks legit, but I'm no anthropologist. While I know a fair bit about Bigfoot footprints and other animal tracks from just years of study and going to conferences and reading about quite a bit, I know very little about Dogman tracks, but I came across a couple that looked pretty interesting to me. This one here, this is from the North American Dogman Project. They follow me on Twitter. I follow them, and I found this one on their website. Very interesting. You can see it next to a glove there, and it's going to be quite a huge track. And you can tell where they're, it looks like somewhere between like a dog track and a human track. It's very odd with four toes. I assume it's got like a dew claw higher up, which is why you only see four toes for a Dogman. Very interesting to me. It looks like you can even see pads on there, and you can see where the claw marks are. Now, this next one is a three-toed track, and you can see someone's boot next to it in the snow. To me, I don't know. Maybe they're three-toed Dogmen. Maybe they're four-toed Dogmen. Maybe this one had a disability, or maybe this is something else completely. I don't know, but it's certainly either one of these tracks. I don't want to meet the creature that left them. So you be the judge on these. I think they're very interesting. The links to Josh's YouTube channel and the North American Dogman Project are down below in the description. Josh puts out a lot of good videos. He's a lot of fun. And the North American Dogman Project, the great website, great thing. You can become a member on there. Lots of original research. Follow them on Twitter. Thank you very much, and stay safe in the woods, folks.